Siamo al Super Studio con Oki Sato, ci spiegherà, ci racconterà la sua Variations of Time, la collezione di clessidre che ha realizzato e che presenta qui alla Design Week. So we are talking about Variations of Time, your project, your amazing project. First of all, I wanted to make a comparison between your idea and your final project and the one of Mark Newson.
I'm going to say a comment about that. The project started from visiting a factory who does beautiful polishing of plexiglass. And then we noticed that they use very thin wires, and then they place the polishing liquid on the tips of the wires, and then they can polish very small objects as well. And then I started thinking, what is the most transparent and thin object? And I noticed that it was the hourglass. And then I started designing an hourglass. But when I was looking at the sand falling, I noticed that it sort of felt like I was looking at time itself. So I started thinking, if I could try to design the flow of the sand, maybe it might feel like I'm designing time itself. So I designed 4 different hourglasses. One is splitting into 2. The other it has 3 holes, and then all 3 of them have different speed. So it's like a small puddle, 3 different puddles. The third one was, first it takes several minutes to fall down, and then it takes another few minutes to fall down. So it's like a stopwatch almost. And the final one was, one way going down is 2 minutes, and the other way you flip over and it becomes 1 minute as well. So the time changes according to which direction it flows. So in the end, we designed 4 different hourglasses.
Is it the first time that you try to approach time, which is a kind of complicated theme, I think, or you started years ago, or you did it other times?
I think time has been one of my themes for the past few years. It's about, I think it's really related with emotions, and it's part of your life, and feels like time is getting short and short and short, and it's really important for designers to come up with a tool that you feel time and you enjoy it in a way. And to answer your question about Mark Newson's hourglass, I think Mark Newson's hourglass is much more technical, and mine is much more, the quality, I think his is much better.
How precise is the measuration of time in your project? So the sand and all the processes divided into the 4 objects?
How precise?
Yeah.
I think Mark Newson's is much more precise, but it gives you a feel of time, I guess. I think the function is not about how precise it is, but it's about how much you feel time, I guess. So, yes.